Hello and welcome to NARFE's Configuration Advisory Board tutorial series for AMS. Today we're going to look at a few software shortcuts or iconography used in AMS. Like most software, AMS uses shortcuts for functions that take up space. Software has limited space for coding, and so they want to save that space for the important pieces. So whenever they can use a shortcut, it saves them a lot of work. We're going to look at where you can find the shortcuts on the AMS page that you're looking at in the Officer portal. Generally, these are part of the reports functions, but you may find them elsewhere, and they should always work the same no matter where they are. The first one is going to be the caret. In the red box, there's a little upside down V-shaped icon, that when you select it, this is what it looks like, a little bigger, a V shape or this triangular. When you select it, it should present a drop-down menu. You'll see that here, and this is the menu that is enlarged. You can scroll on this menu, and that's true for many of them. You can scroll up and down using the scroll bar that you see on the right. Some of them require that you make selections inside the box, so you can check either one, select all, which means that every item in the box will be marked and shown in the results, or you can just select the items that you want to view. In this instance, I'm selecting Vancouver, Everett, and the Olympia Timberline chapters, and I'm only going to see the results for those 3 chapters. How do you know when there's more than one page to your document? That's a question the CAB's seen quite a bit. If you see this question mark next to the number, you'll know that there's at least one other page, possibly more. In order to see the pages, you can page through them individually using this caret, or that's this caret, or you can select the caret with the stick, as I call it, which is the go to the end icon. This will take you all the way to the last page, and you'll know you're at the last page because there will be the question mark will disappear. In order to go all the way back to the first page, you can either page through again using this single caret that faces left, or you can hit the left-facing caret and stick, and that will take you back to the first page. While we're on this, you'll notice that there was another icon on this bar. This is what most of us know as a 3.5-inch floppy disk. I'm sure there are a lot of people younger than us who have no idea what this is. But this also has a little caret next to it. And when you select that caret, you're going to get a drop-down menu where once again you make a selection of the kind of document that you want your results to go into, which is either a Word document, and it presents 2 different versions of Word because some people have not updated to the most current version. So it will fill it, it will give you whatever version you have. You can also get an Excel spreadsheet, which is what I use for the members list mostly. I also use Excel for my M1112 chapter activity report because I keep them in a single Excel workbook, but each tab is a different month. Or you can get a PDF version of your document, and that's what most of us will want for most of those reports. When you select these, more than likely you're going to wind up using the PDF download function. It's kind of misnamed, but that's what we have. The next thing you're going to need to know is that some of the reports require dates. You have to provide them with a beginning date and an end date. And you cannot type those dates in. You need to use the little calendar function, and this is what the little calendar looks like when it's blown up a little bit. When you select the little calendar, it will give you a little calendar, and you can select any date on this particular page if you want, or you can go back in time or forward in time. There are two different kinds of calendars in AMS. There's the one that goes back, there's the one that I've just shown you, and then in the officer roster, there's this calendar which allows you to select the month and date, which will then give you another drop-down box that will let you select December 2027 if you choose. You can select any month or any year without having to page through one by one until you get to where you want to be. The up and down arrows are the ones that take you forward and backward in time. The up arrow is forward, the down arrow is backward. But again, in the officer roster calendar, we have our favorite little friend, the caret. This will take you 1 month back in time or 1 month forward in time, or it will take you 3 months back in time or 3 months forward in time. Finally, we come to the view report. After you put your dates in and you've selected your state, which is a little drop down arrow that usually only gives you one state to select, you will need to select view report in order to see your results. This concludes this brief little tutorial. Thank you for listening. We hope that this video will help you. The CAB can answer some of your questions, so please drop us a note on FedHub in the Hail a Cab community, or visit the new CAB website coming soon as part of the NARFE web upgrade. See you soon.